Ooh, it's good to be back. How's everybody doing out there? I'm feeling good. Finally, I'm not sick anymore. I've actually gotten a lot better. We're gonna be playing a really good game today. A game that I have really wanted to do for a really long time. A game that is special to a lot of people and probably one of the best games ever made. That is, well, Stalker. Shadow of Chernobyl. Many people consider this to be one of the best games ever made, and I would agree. Now, I will warn you guys, this is a pretty old game. The game itself is, like, oh shit, it's pretty old. The game itself is from 2007, I believe. This is a re-release version that came out recently. But yeah, the game itself is from 2007, so this thing's a bit of a dinosaur. But this game has a really loving community. The community behind this game loves it. And you know what? I really like a game with a really loving community. So I decided to take it up myself and see what it's like. I've only played a little bit of it, but honestly, this is one of the best first-person shooter games I've ever played. After playing the nonsense that is Overwatch, playing this game actually makes me enjoy life again. Like, holy hell. It is something else. It is something else. It is almost infuriatingly good. Because I know there are very few games like this one nowadays. Let's get into this, shall we? If you don't know this game, basically you're in like a supernatural radioactive wasteland around Chernobyl. We will be playing it on the hardest difficulty because a lot of people have told me to play it on the hardest difficulty for some reason. So we will be playing it on the hardest difficulty. Let's get into this, shall we? And yes, I'm feeling much better from last week. Last week was a doozy, I gotta tell you what. I could not leave my couch. But now I'm feeling absolutely fine. I even got a new suit, as you can see. Do you like it? It's nice. I like it myself. Let's begin, shall we? Master difficulty. This is a very realistic game. As far as it goes for the gunplay and stuff. So just keep that in mind as we go forwards. Let's do this, shall we? Stalker. Shadow of Chernobyl. This game does not pull punches. It's a beautiful. Single step.
This one seems to be alive. What a lucky guy. At least death would have saved him from the dreams. Let's go and see what value Sidorovich will put on your head.
What have you got?
A body. It came from the death truck. It's got the mark.
Well, you know the drill. Leave him on
This
the...
is a live one.
Bullshit. You are lying.
Let the zone take me if I am.
Put it here.
Our mission. Kill. Steal.
I think. For this one, I can give you...
Stalker. Tattooed on our arm. What does it mean? And we're awake.
So, marked one, I saved you. And I'm not going to pretend I did it to win favors upstairs.
It's not.
You do some jobs for me, and we're even.
Okay.
Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia.
Yeah, he's got a point
And
there.
I'll see what I can find out about your problem. I don't give a
Okay.
shit why you want to find this Strelek guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your... What are you standing there for? Come closer. I don't bite.
So, this will be our main quest vendor for a while. This game is very odd.
The
First, let's
choice
get our
is
first
yours.
quest here.
Either I brainwash you like I
I'll
usually
be
do with
skipping
all the
the tutorial.
rookies, or I treat you like a real stalker and I give you a mission straight up. Got a job for you, Marked One. I want you to find a stalker called Nimble. He was carrying some very important information. He disappeared somewhere near the bridge. Find him. Dead or alive, I don't care. I need the flash drive with the info. Visit Wolf from the local camp and ask him. He certainly knows where that guy can be.
Okay. There's going to be a lot of reading in this game, by the way. You're finally awake. Nice. That's all for now. Bring me the flash drive, and we'll consider the fact that you properly paid me for saving you. Okay, I'll try. So, this is the game. As you can see, it's got some wear. And there's still scan lines. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. Yeah, like I said, as I'm fixing this in OBS. Yeah. The game has some wear. I'll say that much. The game has got a little bit of wear. But overall, you guys tell me if there are any more scan lines, okay? I'll keep my eye on stream. Just in case. I've been having trouble getting rid of those for some reason. But yeah, the game has had some wear. So let's go over everything, shall we? So, this is our primary inventory screen. Right here. Oh yes. What is it? This is our inventory, our carry capacity, and then up here is our secondary weapon, our primary weapon, and our artifacts. What are artifacts? They're magical rocks we'll pick up. Don't worry about that. We'll get into that later. Here's the armor we are currently wearing. We have a health bar, an armor bar, a stamina bar. Stamina and armor bar are the same. Don't worry about it. As well as a radiation bar, as well as resistances down below. Burning, electric shock, impact, telepathy. Don't worry about that one. Chemical burn, explosions, and bulletproof cap. So, that's a lot to take in immediately, I know, but don't worry about it. This is our storage container. In every area, with the exception of a few, I do believe, there's going to be a blue storage container which you can actually put your stuff in. We also have this PDA we have right here, which will mark our quest points. The first thing we got is Who Am I? It's all hazy now. Damn it. It's all hazy. I remember a car that drove me somewhere for a long time. And then my whole body hurt. There was darkness. What happened before that? I have no idea. So confused now. That fat guy calls me Marked One. Probably because of the strange tattoo on my arm. Oh, yes. And there's this weird mission to kill some guy called Strelok on my PDA. Is it even my PDA? Look at Strelok's photo. I'm not even sure if I knew him or not. Indeed. So he calms himself, I see. And then first impressions. We'll get some air, get all that needs done, see the wildlife. This is our log. These are our contacts. There are different factions in the game, and then not only are there different factions, there's also different NPCs' likenesses to us and what we do for them. It's not too complex, but it is nice. These, we'll get into those later. These are basically like, it's like a weird leaderboard. There's no online function to the game, but it's like a leaderboard of like the best stalkers. And then we have our kills right here, completed quests, stalker kills, mutant kills, and the encyclopedia. This is the encyclopedia. As you progress in the game, information about the world around you will be added sort by topic. Alright, let's head out. So things will start appearing in your inventory.
Well, good hunting, Stalker.
First one up is a blue, we get binoculars and a bolt. You can jump. Very important. Trust me, there is parkour in this game, but it's not very good. Look at this. You can crouch and then low crouch. Keep in mind, this game is almost 20 years old. And we can turn our flashlight on and run. Running takes up that little blue bar down there underneath our silhouette. That little blue bar is called our endurance. That's how long we can run for. Let's go over what we have. We have nothing. We want to start equipping this around villages because people will just shoot us if we have our gun out. We can use the binoculars to zoom in. These are very important and will help us a lot. The game is very difficult and you die very quickly. If you want to play it properly, that is, on the master. And then there is this bolt. We throw the bolt. That's it. You throw the bolt. And I'll show you what that's used for. First, we want to talk to this guy. Can you tell me something interesting? Our boss here wanted to see you, but that doesn't make you welcome. Guess keep moving. There's an old factory nearby. We keep on cleaning out of bandits. Wow. And each time they come back, it hasn't even been a month since last. And they're already back. You better be careful. Yep. So, I do know a little bit about this game and what's up with it all. I'm going to show you in a moment. But first, we got to talk to this guy because he's going to give us a rough story. There we go. Hi. Why are you here?
Как-то поймали наемники сталкера. Подошли к колодцу, окунули его головой вниз по пояс. Через минуту достают и спрашивают. Артефакты, бабло есть? Он им, нету. Опускают его еще раз, достали, спрашивают. Артефакты, бабло есть? Да нету. Опять окунули и опять спрашивают. Артефакты, бабло есть? Ну, тот и не выдержал. Блин, вы или опускайте глубже, или держите дольше. Дно мутное, ни хрена не видно.
There we go. You didn't rescue your own people.
Правду о нем говорят или брешут?
Yeah, it doesn't show us all of our text. I bop you one. And what's the use? It's not that simple. I got a few people, and even those I got are mostly rookies. Can't take that risk. If we lose this camp, things will get even worse for all stalkers out there.
Здоровый, чтоб прям
Ну, да.
свертело. Старый и молодой долговцы идут по зоне. Вдруг старый останавливается и шепотом говорит молодому. Тихонько иди вон к тому дереву. Головастик на цыпочках пополз, аж вспотел. Дошел и руками показывает, мол,
I'll try.
дальше что
Yeah,
делать?
so he gives us
Бывалый, как
stuff.
завопит
Guys,
радостно.
I'm sending someone your way.
He gives us a handgun
You
and
may
a
attack
knife.
if necessary. Over.
So, let me explain a couple things. This is your knife. You have two melee attacks. First one is quick. Real fast, right? It's just a quick slice. Second one is a stab. That stab is mostly used to kill enemies in open boxes, while the slice is used to fend off the wild animals. Allow me to demonstrate. In the starting village, there are a hell of a lot of little secrets around. One of them is incredibly important. It's a suit of armor that's a kind of a mid-game suit of armor that we're going to get very early that I'll show you where it is. But first, as you see, this game, despite being almost 20 years old, is very beautiful. It's a very beautiful game. Mostly because it has a very consistent art style, unlike a lot of first-person shooter games nowadays. God. So, yeah. We can turn our flashlight on, and we can go down the ladder. Down here, if you see any boxes like this, you need to stab them and open them up. Those were health items. Rations, specifically. Canned food from an army warehouse raided by stalkers. The best... the best before period hasn't expired yet. Amazing. We can also break planks with this move. We can do that with the normal one, yes, but we can also just... Oh yes, by the way, there's a lot of glitches in this game. Be prepared for that. We can automatically break them with our stab. Stab is very important. So, what's in here? We can hold down the search button, which for me is B, to highlight things nearby. We can also open up cabinets and cupboards. Nothing in there. We can highlight things nearby with this, so if there's any items lying around, we'll be able to see them, but I don't think there is any in here. Just a good example of what I'm talking about. Turn our flashlight off. There's no battery life to the flashlight, at least I don't believe there is. But there's rations down there. There is also, right here, a ladder. This leads to what the game calls a stash on this board right here. Search the stash. There's nothing in it. So, what is a stash exactly? A stash is a really weird game mechanic. A stash is basically hidden treasure. But to acquire this hidden treasure, you actually need to find the map first. Even if you find the stash first, you need to find the map. Most stashes are on dead enemies. There's also going to be some stuff in here, including 2 handguns. Yeah, we're going to need to pick up more weapons, by the way, because weapons do have durability, but it's very slow. There you go. That's the basics of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Let me teach you a bit more advanced stuff. First of all, explore everything and look everywhere. There's another stash here, but once again, we don't got the map for it. There is, however, another box right here. Having it open will give us some stuff. First of all, we have vodka. I mean, we are in Ukraine. Vodka. Good stuff. It'll clear our radiation. It'll also make us drunk. We also have an energy drink that will fill up our sprint meter. We'll explain more of that later. As our sprint meter is more than just being able to run, it's actually our endurance and our ability to walk as well. We'll get to that in a bit. Alright. Now you may be thinking, is that all to the game? Not quite, actually. There is a bit more. First of all, there's another basement over here we can go into. That contains another box. That is an artifact. Remember how I said something about magical rocks at one point? This is our first. A bloodstone, plus 200% HP, minus impact, rupture, and bullet cap. Every single artifact in the game, with the exception of a very few, will give you a buff and 2 debuffs. This increases our HP regeneration by 200%, our slow regen, while reducing everything else. You can find these artifacts near the anomaly. What? Whirligig. It is quite an ugly reddish object made of pressed together in bent polymers. Remnants plants. Ooh, soil and bones. Quite widespread, not very effective. So we can equip that if we wanted to, like this. Go over to it and equip it in our slot right here. And now we will gain those benefits. I will not be doing that because it's a useless artifact. Over here. Turn our light on. There's a lot of empty houses in the game. The game is very big. It's an open world game. But it's very big. There's another box room. These little boxes you can also open. They will contain bandages. Usually, or some sort of material. These larger boxes usually don't have anything in them. What are bandages? Bandages are this little thing right here. They help stop bleeding and they give you a little bit more of a buff. Bleeding is weird. I'll actually show you right now what bleeding is. First, there's actually another box right up here that you can get to on top of this house. So, if you're nimble enough, like I said, parkour is a big part of the game, despite being from 2007. I don't know if you can break these boards. No. I personally use this place for firewood and bricks more than anything. But you can kind of jump up here, run and jump. Running does give you more momentum. And then you can break this open where you will find radiation medication to take care of our radiation poisoning, which we will eventually get, no doubt. As well as more bandages, which we need. Alright. Now I'm about to show you something very important in the game. In the starting area, there is a very powerful suit of armor called Merc armor. Merc armor is very strong for the starting area. It's actually probably the best thing to pick up in the game right next to a certain assault rifle that I will show you later. You can also go down here and there will occasionally be a box down here, but there's not right now. Loot is randomly spawning, so are enemies. Enemies are not entirely randomly spawned, but if there's a bunch of enemies in an area, they won't stand in the same place. So I'll show you what bleeding is right here, and I'll show you where to get this armor. You want to run and jump over to this next house. See that little icon that appeared on the right for a fraction of a second? That's bleeding. It'll slowly tick down our health, but it goes away on its own. There are multiple levels, but first, see this little box right here? Stab it and pick up what's inside. That's Merc armor. It's a very powerful suit of armor at the early game. Watch my resistances. They're all 10, 30, 30, 20, 30, 20, 25, 20, 30. You want to pick that up. That's a very important piece of armor. This is also a medical kit. Wait, it just does what it says. It's basically a better bandage. And we can finally get into guns. Right over here. This is a gun. If you're from Russia or Ukraine, this probably looks like a very familiar weapon. This sort of weapon platform right here, a lot of guns use. This is a small handgun. Probably the worst weapon in the game. In fact, it is statistically the worst weapon in the game. So, what do we do about that? Well, we're gonna get a better one, but it's very weak right now. And not only that, you don't have a lot of ammunition. But as you can see right here, when I hover over this, we get accuracy, handling, damage, and fire rate. Let's go over these. Also, the weapon itself. The most widespread weapon in the zone. It is a legacy of the Soviet era. It really is. It's a very old weapon type. It resembles and cheap. Yep, reliable and cheap indeed. Has low magazine capacity, low power, and unsatisfactory grouping of shot. That is so true, and you have no idea how true that is. And that's a very true thing. It is the main weapon of a beginner stalker, and as you can see here, it can chamber standard 9x18 mm or improved 9x18 mm overpressured cartridge. And there is right there, condition. Condition is our durability. Let's go over the stats. Accuracy is the spread pattern. What do I mean by that? Every weapon in this game has a spread pattern, which means that when you fire it, there's a tiny cone that will go out and spread where the weapon is going. So, where the bullets are going, sorry. That means fire it, and the bullets can go in different directions. just like in real life. Handling is the recoil of the weapon. As you will see, this weapon is basically a pea shooter. A glorified pea shooter that we have. So, yeah. Fire rate is how fast the weapon can be fired. Some weapons are semi-automatic. So you fire them with, like, your trigger finger, right? Just repeatedly pressing the button. Although there is timing in between some of those, and the higher a fire rate a semi-automatic weapon is, the lower the cooldown of shots will be, and damage is self-explanatory. Now, I will say, on this difficulty, everyone has really low hit points, including us, but we'll get into that later. First off, let's move. Here we are. Stalker. Shadow of Chernobyl. A legacy. There's a new Stalker game coming out soon. Very soon. One of the reasons I wanted to play this one. We have something in the encyclopedia here. Training, jumping, crouching. Attitude. All that stuff. Huh? I hear screams of agony. Well, this is where our tutorial for our companions are. There's a med kit right here on the ground. We pick it up. We can also loot bodies. We can also drag bodies. There's not much use of that. Shit.
Help me, brother! Take the med kit off the stiff! I can't crawl that far! Help me, brother! Take the med kit off the stiff! I can't reach it!
Okay, bleeding all over though. Give me the med kit. Yeah.
Thank you, Mark 1.
So, right here.
You're okay, you know that? I'll be sure to tell everyone at the camp that you helped me out.
He is now a friendly. You can tell by the color on the map. We were coming from the scouting raid across from some gangsters, and one of the guys got killed right there. They grabbed cause the nice story about full of artifacts, play dead, and that saved my ass. Okay, yeah. Oh man, right now I'm not a good fighter. This sucks. My strength back in camp. Help me. Thanks. Alright. Yeah, so you can see their affinity on the map right there. He is a green dot, which means he's friendly with us. Here's a good example of the world. There's actually dynamic NPCs in the world, like these dogs here. It's similar to Oblivion's AI, if you know what I mean. That dog will actually go up and try and eat that guy. In fact, it will usually do so. Now, he's got stuff in his inventory, but the last thing I want to do is get into a confrontation right now. So we're just gonna sneak down here. Sneak down here. Let's bring the gun out. This thing will take about 3 shots to kill a dog if we're lucky. And there's something in here, first of all. It's an energy drink. And second of all, there's actually something on the hood of this car. As you can think, dogs can't climb cars very well, so we can just climb it and open it up. Inside, ammunition. Now, ammo mostly comes in box form, so when you're picking up 1 round, you'll usually pick up more than that. But we just want to keep ourselves calm and cool. There's also boars in the forest, we'll see later on. But right now, calm and cool. Calm and cool. Ah. See that right there? Kind of hard to see, right? It's almost invisible to the naked eye. That's an anomaly. I don't know what that one is called exactly, but it'll shred us if we step into it. Watch. That happens. Puff of air, which sucks the air from our lungs and crushes our bones. They're all over the place. They're the most common anomaly. They're dangerous. As you can see, they're very hard to see as well. It's only blips in the air. The game tries to kill you at a lot of points. So, what now? Well,
Pipe down, man. Let me fill you in.
Word. Got any questions? 7 or 8 people. 2 by the gate, 2 more in the building, then right near the fire. Another 2 in... They're keeping nimble somewhere usually. That's about it. Shall we? Where's it go? Alright, let's round up your men. Okay, so we have a choice here. The game does have some choices, and there are multiple endings to the game. Let's go round up your men, or no, we'd make too much noise, I'll go on my own. So we can kill these guys on our own, or we can round up people and go with them. We're actually going to round these guys up, because if they die, we can get their loot as well. Yeah, it's one of those games. You gotta be a ruthless motherfucker in this game if you want to get by, right? So, let's round up your men and go.
Men, Wolf here sent us some support along with the order to attack. Time to move on and be heroes.
So, they get up and they go. After a little bit of a standing around competition. Now they will move in. They're equipped with dog shit, right? They have pistols just like us.
Don't fall behind.
They're gonna move in. They're gonna move in, and if they die, we can take their stuff. There is a detection meter. As you see, there's a sound meter on the far left, and that light bulb meter right there, that is a... Yeah, they will crouch as well, as you can see. Almost they'll crouch walk. That is a sight meter. When that white meter, that light bulb meter goes up, that means someone has seen us. We're gonna just crouch around here. Someone is suspicious of us, but we do have the element of surprise. What we can do, come around this corner right here. As you see, I shot him twice, but the spread is just so wide that none of them hit, so I can lean as well. Keep in mind, all it takes is 1 or 2 headshots to kill somebody in this mode. It's very realistic in that regard. Also, damage is localized. So if... Whoop! Damage is localized. So if you shoot someone's gun, it will actually fall out of their hand. I think someone actually died around here. He has a suppressed weapon, as you heard there. So now that they're dead, I can get their stuff. But they've also taken out some of the enemies. These guys are using shit weapons as well. If you're wondering why no one is hitting me, it's because they're also using the same horrible guns I am, which is basically just a bunch of handguns. Keep in mind, the rounds we're firing are 9mm as well, so we're not going to hit many things. So, out of those 2 rounds I shot at him, only... Well, so it's 3 rounds I shot at him, sorry. Only 2 of those actually hit. Now, unfortunately for us... Yeah, see that guy right there? The one that just ran around that corner? That guy... Yeah, you have to complete the entire animation. That guy right there has a shotgun. We want that, but unfortunately, we can't get it very well because that guy also has one. We have a fucking handgun. There we go. I think he's not actually dead. No, he is dead. Sometimes they'll be laying on the ground. Be careful of that. There is another one around here. Shit. He actually clipped me. I think it was a handgun guy. You want to be kind of perceptive in this game. It's a very risky game. Death is around pretty much every corner. You can lean, as you can see. Yep, see. Keep in mind, he's glancing at me right now and I'm taking so much damage. That's with the weakest weapon in the game. With the best armor in the starting area. So now I think that's almost everybody. I know there's a dude with a shotgun just kind of creeping around here. So. Right, we just picked up a sausage. Gross, but it is a healing item. You can actually eat to heal. It's only a tiny bit though. Most food is bad. Most food is a bad healing item. But this guy, shotgun, has no rounds in it because he didn't reload it like an asshole, but we can reload it. It's a double barrel. This is our lifeline. That pistol is so unbelievably bad that it's actually kind of crippling. We can hear him. The only reason enemies will usually appear on the map is if we can hear them, and he's making noise right now, so we can see where he is on the map. Now keep in mind, he does have a shotgun. But if we're fast enough... He might be inside. That is our friend. That's our friend there. There he is. That's our friend. That's who was making noise, because it doesn't show who it is on the map. Sorry, I was trying to be quiet there so I can hear where it could be. He's somewhere around here. I think he has a handgun. It is a shotgun, yes, but it's a realistic shotgun. Most of those pellets didn't hit him, but enough hit him to where he goes down. I forgot about the guys at the gate. Missed. Okay, we're actually running out of ammunition here. We used our 2 shotgun shells. This guy have any on him? Yes. And he has a grenade. Fuck yes. That's why you bring these guys along, because they can die and give you stuff. So there might be a dude in this place as well. No, okay. So we're just gonna lean here. A single one. Okay, there we go. As you can see, the game can be very intense. I have one of the best armor in the starting area, and the weakest weapons against me still do a good majority of my hit points. That's why you play the game on the hardest difficulty. Otherwise, the game is really inconsistent. But when you're on the hardest, the game is really good. So this is a grenade. It's a shitty grenade, but it's a grenade nonetheless. I have some big gun envy right now, because I know where some good guns actually are. This will happen occasionally. Ah, yes, he actually has a suppressed version. There we go. So these suppressed versions are just kind of random. There's barely a difference. As you can see, there's like almost no difference between them. But we do have the option to unload all these guns to give us ammunition. And there you go. We can also unload this to give us more ammo for our shotgun. And yes, some of these guys can have anomalies on them, and they will use them. They will use the anomalies. So this guy had more bullet resistance. You can definitely tell when an enemy is using an anomaly, because most of the time they'll be just the one enemy you can't fucking deal with. Anomalies are a main way of making money, by the way, if you were wondering. Alright, I think that's good. We actually have a grenade, which we want. We want a grenade really badly for something later on. Something very dangerous. And something I do not condone. Except for in the zone. There we go. So, what the hell is happening? I don't know. We can open some of these bags. We're basically gonna loot the place. Alright, we're gonna loot the place. We're gonna loot the place. We're gonna get everything out of here. There's some boxes up here, I know that. Because at this stage of the game, we are weak. It reminds me of the opening of Kingdom Come Deliverance, if you've ever played that game. You were so weak at the beginning of this game, it is insane. Just how weak you are. By the way, the game has built-in motion blur, if you were wondering what that was. There's scan lines still. Not really. We should be good. I'm having trouble getting rid of those. But yeah. That's how this game rolls. Now, I believe we've looted him. No. There is a weight system, but honestly, we're carrying a bunch of shitty handguns and some sawed-off shotguns, so there you go. This will be our main weapon for a while, so we don't have much ammunition. But we're about to get our true main weapon. We can also go upstairs, because there will be boxes and stuff upstairs. Let's tap this. Get vodka. There's nothing in these, by the way. There's nothing in any of these.
You guys still alive?
Yeah, he's right
What the
there.
heck is going on?
We'll get him in a second. But there's an energy drink right here. No, there isn't. Sometimes it'll trick you. There's room back here. Room back here.
Help me!
With one of these. 30 shotgun shells and a few med kits. You have to take 10 at a time, keep in mind, so you gotta press it multiple times. You can break boxes with bullets, but it's not really worth it because ammo is very scarce in this part of the game. The exception to the starting ammo, the 9x18. I don't even think these are Parabellum. I think these are literally just garbage rounds. That's basically what they are. They're garbage rounds. We do have a good amount of ammunition for our shotgun, and we're going to be using that shortly. There's something I want to show you guys later. First, we gotta
I owe you, brother. I could never thank you enough.
Thank you, brother. You did us great service. I don't even know how to thank you. I need that flash drive. Yes, they gave us information from the scout. Sure, thanks. Thanks to you. For me, find the perfected suit. I'm up for it. So yeah, we just have accepted a side quest where he knows, as you can see, he knows where a certain suit is and he'll pay for it. And he will be our friend if we do this mission for him. It's currently thundering and there is like weather effects in the game. There are some very intense weather effects in some of the later games we will get into. So I'll probably be playing through most of the entire series. But here's our map, and as you can see right here, there's our mission. Let's go. Let's move. We do want to be careful because there will be anomalies on the road like that, as well as dogs, but we actually have a shotgun now. We will be using the shotgun to commit war crimes, by the way. That's the plan I have for it. There's a certain area in the game early on. You will see. And if you're wondering, animals can trigger the anomalies. Ah, perfect. As you can see, stagger. But they're also irritating as shit. Because dogs... Oh, shit, see that one? That's our target. That was the thing guarding the suit. That is a pseudo dog. This shotgun has such a small barrel though that most of the rounds aren't hitting it unless they get real close like that. Like that. It's so irritating. Now dogs will drop dog tails occasionally, and this thing isn't a dog at all. This is a pseudo dog. It's basically a souped up mutant dog that we'll get into later on. There's actually a mission about these guys. But inside of here, way in the back, will be the suit that we need. It's actually a special item. It's a unique item. We don't need it, but it's a unique item. If it's a unique item, you can see it by that little arrow, and there's only a certain amount of those in the game. We ourselves will not be using too many unique items, because most of the time they're garbage. But there are a few that are good that we will be using. And there are also, I do believe there are unique anomalies, but that might just be unclear skies. I don't know. Either way, let us continue. We've cleared out the garage of bandits. Now we're on our way to a bigger game. Specifically, the biggest game. I'll let you guys in on my little, what's that? It's a bag. Don't drink energy drinks. I don't do it, and I'm a Vtuber. What's your excuse? There's one on the road right there, avoid it. It'll trick you. I've seen players die to it. Ah, yeah, that's right. If you get close enough to these things, your screen will actually change colors. It's a bit of a warning system to tell you that they're nearby, because they pretty much kill you instantly. They take about a quarter of your health every hit, and they do 2 hits. So they take about half your health instantly. They kill you pretty quick. Alright. We're gonna make our way over there. Now, how much weight you're carrying actually depends on how much stamina you have. See, yeah, mutants can set off those things too. Anything that steps in there can set it off. But carry weight is dependent on... Sorry, endurance is dependent on carry weight. As you can see, our carry weight doesn't go up when we walk. It only goes up... Sorry, endurance only goes up when we stand perfectly still. We gotta stand still. And when we run, it's going down a lot faster than usual because we have a lot more on us. That's how it works. Basic stuff. Mind this game is old, and it came out like a year before even he's resting right now. We'll give him some time. It came out like a year before Arma. No, it came out a year after the original Arma. 2007. This game predates Team Fortress 2. That's how old this is. And it's still one of the best games ever made. 2007 was a really good year for gaming.
Got any?
Wilson. You have the flash drive? Yep. Now we can trade to him. We can trade away some of our stuff that we need. Like this jacket. That's our starting jacket we need. Some of these shotguns. These 2 anomalies we don't want. These 2, these. Some of the vodka. The energy drinks are useless. The bread and the sausage goes ooh. And he will sell us stuff back. So
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got. Now that...
And then this is our store pocket. We can put things in. But right now...
Good hunting, Stalker.
I've got a plan. Now, we have really bad weapons, except for one thing. This. A hand grenade is a hand grenade, no matter how small the radius. It does a lot of damage to basically every enemy in the game. Encyclopedia is telling us stuff. Hold on, let me get under some cover. So I'm out of the way. Found PDA. Factory Bandits PDA. Yesterday, one of my brother went scouting to the mill and hasn't heard from him since. Need to go there, see Spirit off too. These are the PDA diary, and these are the military guys. We'll get to them in a sec. Go out there and shot everybody. Bandits and military alike. Dug out some interesting stuff. Trust the Jarvish text that looks like a cipher. Log, there's our log. We have someone friendly towards us now, which is nice. And then we have animals, mutants, and crows. No data. The only bird species to have survived in the zone, enduring increased radiation levels and efficient avoiding anomalies. While the army... Oh, that's something I didn't know. Complex detectors to avoid gravitation distortions. The crows seem to rely on their own senses for that mystery that drives... Oh, it's mad. 2008, April 12th. Was aglow with the brightest light almost human. So, I do want to state something real quick. First of all, the zone in this is, it's like a good portion of Ukraine, right? It's a good portion of Ukraine. That's how big the zone is, right? After a moment of dead silence, there came rattling thunder, and then earth shook. The earth shook. People fell to the ground, screwing up their eyes and covering their ears. Yep. The zone expanded on that day. The world and we can only guess what its full impact was. It was basically a radiation storm that expanded the zone. Artifacts, the jellyfish. One weak protective field. Both sides. Side effect of radiation. That gives us radiation damage slowly, if you were wondering. That's why we got rid of it. Correct. Nope. There we go. Anomalies. Source of radioactivity. An area of increased radiation. Over 50 millihertz stayed in radiation zone for a long period of time. Strongly. Yeah, that makes sense. Vortex, that's what those are called. Anomaly of pressurized gravity nature. When triggered, the tremendous power of the vortex drags anything within the radius of 10 to 15 meters towards the center. Victims drawn to the core have no chance of survival. Their bodies are quickly to a tight lump. The anomaly remains strangely stationary throughout its lifetime. A week on average, easily recognized in daylight by an area. Oh yeah. Dancing leaves, fragments of corpses lay around, and dark stain in the center. Ugh. Highly dangerous at night, since it can be revealed only by means of thrown metal objects. Detector and thrown metal objects into it. Forms 3 types of artifacts: wretched, gravel, and wretched, gravel, and goldfish. It's distracted by the picture. It's that dude getting crushed. Electro, an anomaly formed roughly 10 meters in diameter. A large quantity of electrostatic. When triggered, the anomaly bursts into dozens of causing electric shock nearby. Is always lethal to all living beings, recognized by the blush fog hovering about it in daylight. Yep. Army and bandits. Regular army soldiers. Outposts. Yep. Okay. Oh, the rain stopped while we were reading. Good. We can actually get this to the sky now, I believe. Hey. Here for the mail. Yeah, he gave us a mail jacket and a snowflower. And snowflower is this. Same thing as a jellyfish, just a little bit better. Bulletproof cap. Gives us radiation damage, so we are going to sell it. He also gave us a bunch of junk. We gotta remove this. Now I'll let you guys in on my little plan.
What have you?
First of all, we can sell it.
Not bad.
It's worth a
Some
lot.
pretty good stuff you've got there.
So,
That's my boy. You've made my day.
in purge the area mutants. These are little side quests you can do. There was a thing pretty. They wanted to bring some foreign tourist over. I'm up for it. So we can do a little side quest here real quick to get a little bit of extra cash. There's like this weird money mechanic in the game, where the more money you have in your inventory, the larger quantity of equipment and power that the vendors will have. It's really weird. But we're gonna save the game right here. You have to manually save. There are a few autosaves, but there's not too many. We're gonna have to clear out an area of mutants. There is one of these things. There it is. We can kind of just throw it. It's really annoying. But we have to clear out an area of mutants now. This area, look how fast we are with no carry capacity. This area is right up here, and we want to clear it out of all mutant dogs or anything. There might also be some mutant. Well, you'll find out. Let's go. and then we'll commit a war crime. That's our primary goal right now, is committing war crime. I think something, yeah, the wind. There's a dead thing in here. So right in here is another strange thing. You'll see they're called flesh, but they're cattle. What's left of cattle. I know, it's... must have been mistaken. That's a little bit later in the game. There's always a corpse here for some reason. I don't know why. There's also always an anomaly back here as well. Right in the middle of that garage. There's also always a painted suit right here. And nothing else. Usually there's nothing else. I don't know why. I don't know what's in there. I don't know why that's like that. I have no clue. Sorry. I don't know why it's like that, but there's always an anomaly right here as well. And not only that, there's a stash up there. Right. Do I know the location for that yet? No. I do know the location for that. Yeah, these little 3 triangles are the location for the stash for. But let's complete our mission. And then I'll show you my idea. Because we don't have really good gear right now. We basically got the worst gear in the entire game. Sawed-off double barrels with barely a stock into some handguns that fire some of the smallest rounds in the world. Not good stuff. We need better equipment. Yeah, as you can see, the wildlife will also fight each other. These are boars that the dogs are fighting. They can sometimes very rarely drop their hooves. There's very little wildlife here. They killed each other. There he is. Yep, that's a boar. There we go. Now, usually there's more than one of them, but not this time, it seems. God, that's really hard to see because of how that thing does that. The vortex kind of makes your vision real bright. This isn't quite the right place. We gotta go a little bit more north. A little bit more north. Towards this tunnel right here. Yeah, there's the dogs we gotta kill. Once again, the spread is really bad. Did we hit that third dog back there? He just dropped down dead. I think we hit him in our spread. That white one has more health, by the way. It's not very clear, but he does. Headshots are a thing. They're really hard to get. Especially with a shotgun with a barrel this short. That's why occasionally they just drop dead. It's because I'm hitting them in the head. I'm trying to, at least, but look at my crosshair right now. Look at how wide that crosshair is. I know there's more of them. That's the electro tunnel. We'll get into that eventually. I know there's more of them. Where are they? That white one just ran away from me. I'm gonna use a couple of these. Found PDA diary section. Yep. Okay, let's find me. There we go. I believe at least one of these guys has got to drop a dog tail. Yep, there it is. These are trophy items. Dog tails. Certain vendors will want them. Not any normal vendor, though. Let's get going back. We can also kill this dog now. There it is. At least chase him off. Sometimes they'll just run away from you. There we go. Headshot. And thumbs up. Great. For all my efforts, I gained so long. Perfect. Alright then, time to commit a war. See, I've got gun envy right now, right? I have some double barrels, a hand grenade, and a pistol. I have garbage weapons. My weapons are really fucking bad.
Ну, зеленый туда-сюда.
On a level, it's hard to describe just how bad they are. So, we're gonna rectify this by doing something very immoral. It is the zone, after all. First of all, we're gonna sell our junk. Our handguns and such.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got. That's my boy.
We got slug rounds now, too. Eliminate 2 bandits at the garage. Jellyfish, artifacts, shoot a dog, tail, sales representative. Okay, so we got slugs now too. Yeah, there are different ammo types in the game. There are different ammo types. Additional weapon, you can put your night vision up, you can select it, and then you can swap ammo types. There we go. Now we got slugs in there. Slugs do more damage, as you would think. Much more damage. Okay. I've got an idea. Let's fill back up yet? No, sometimes there'll be more loot in there. I have an idea. You see, not too far away, there are those guys. That's a military camp. There's about 14 dudes in there. 14 or so, yeah. A lot of guys down there. They are carrying AK-47-74U. An assault rifle. Compact assault rifle. There they are. These 3 guys. These guys are from the military. All of them are. They're ruthless and cruel. But in the back of that camp, there's actually a full-blown AK-47 just sitting in a box. We're gonna kill these guys, take their stuff, and clear out the whole camp. It's very difficult to do, but we have a hand grenade. Basically the only thing required to do this, so we'll get into position now. We want to creep forwards and get behind that tree. Our goal is to stay hidden and kill one of them. Because if we kill one of them, we can get their assault rifle. And when we get their assault rifle, that's our golden opportunity right there. So just want to stay hidden behind the tree. There is foliage mechanics in the game as well. There is foliage mechanics. You can only lean if you're aiming. There is foliage mechanics in the game. So, those guys are going to walk back here, and we're going to throw a grenade between them.
Factory cleared. Returning to starting position.
There we go. You can hear them on the radio. Well, they're going to talk for a little bit, and we got to do this. The entire camp, or at least a lot of guys from the camp, will actually come out and check their corpses if they see them get attacked. Then we run to that tower right there and kill everybody inside. It's going to take a lot, because these guys are dressed in very, very thick Kevlar armor. They take a good 3 or 4 headshots even from their weapon, because the rounds they're shooting are just fucking tiny. Tasks, dead stalker, the farm, got some food, ammunition, and all that stuff. Yeah, sorry, someone is home right now. Apologies for the noise. My sincerest apologies. But let's get into this. Should be coming around the corner every second. We're gonna save right here. Now we're gonna die a lot, so we'll be retreating to that save a lot. Now, when all 3 of these guys get around the corner, There we go. Okay. We want to equip this and reload it. We have one of their guns. That was our goal. We have one of their guns. We can change its fire rate right here to be semi-automatic. We have another goal. Those other two ran off. Probably looking for where their buddy just went. Yeah, he ran up there. Not only that, the camp is alerted now because they just heard an explosion. We need to kill these guys off. Fighting. Let's see what the camp is doing. They're coming out quick. We have one of their guns, though. We have one of their guns. Now, he's not wearing a helmet like a dumbass. So we should be able to take him down. Yeah. He's down. This is a mature stream, by the way. There is one more we're kind of missing. I have no idea where he is. He had a gas pipe stash, by the way. I think I just saw him on the left. What is the camp doing? I think they might be coming. Yeah, see how they're moving. They're gonna come check out the fact that two of their dudes are dead now. We have only a couple shots at this. The last guy, he's in that fucking bush. We have only a couple shots at this. We need to kind of get away. And they're gonna walk up to those corpses right there. We need to get around them. We're also sneaking through a minefield. Every one of these guys is carrying the same amount of ammunition and everything. So long as we're smart about this, we should be able to get around them and get in that tower right there. Once we're in that tower, we can take a good position on them and just start blowing off their heads with this rifle. This is what we do. This is how we do it as well. This is Stalker. I'm going to save right here again because I'm going to die a lot. You automatically stand up when you save, so you can't really keep yourself in cover. Now we're in a minefield, which is obviously bad, but it should be far enough down the road where we can sprint out of this. Once we alert to the announcer, he will start talking, and we can just go right up here, because the dude in the tower will be gone. Sit right here and save the game. Okay. Now we start. They're all down the road, going to check out what's going on. There will be some dudes that will stay in here. We need to do this. If we want to be the best, and we want to be good, we gotta prove it. We gotta prove that we are the best. So, we start firing. They're alerted. These guys are very hard to kill and dressed in incredibly thick armor. Wish I had a grenade. See how many there are? Why they're on us. We're gonna duck down, we're gonna save the game one last time, and then this is it. They're gonna start coming for us very slowly, right around this corner. Well, they can kind of shoot us in the spine, but should be okay. They're gonna start coming for us. Now, some of these guys are kind of stupid, right? Some of them aren't wearing helmets, like that guy right there. We can just kind of... Right, you better be ready, because this is gonna be our lives for a while. They're coming. This one. Now, there's a very good chance I die right now. Military health kit on him, but his AK dropped. God damn it. Military health kit is just a better health kit. Yeah, I think we're dead. We might be, unless he's not wearing a helmet. Yeah, we're dead. That's what's gonna happen. That's gonna happen a lot. That is gonna happen a lot. That's gonna happen a lot. We're gonna get caught with our pants down and we're gonna get gunned down. We can try and still take out some of these guys. Because, yeah, see, it's like Call of Duty zombies, man. They're still approaching us. Yep. Yep. Oh, one of them's fucking stepped on a mine. That's what that was. I was wondering if that would happen at all. Yeah, we got one. So we gotta remember where their corpses are because we actually need their ammo. They're gonna start coming up here and we just gotta hold this angle. Once we break enough of them, once we kill enough of them, we're actually gonna save as well. Once we kill enough of these guys, we'll start being able to pick them off one by one. They can occasionally kind of glance you from as well. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? He just eats it. He just eats it. Yep. He got behind me. He just ate it. Their armor is so good and the rounds we're firing are so small that he can just eat it straight to the face. We can try and take down some more of them. From down here. From up here. Honestly, I think we just gotta kind of hold this angle. We can also get an angle on him through here. If there's any under the stairs. There. There's one over there. There's one down below us. He hid up the stairs. Yeah. Oh shit, he's faster than I thought. Yeah, he was there. I didn't see him. He must have been just around that corner. This is gonna be most of the stream. We're gonna be dying a lot. Yeah, I hope you like tedious action. This isn't quite tedious. It's fine. That's a we just gotta hold this angle and pray. Do remember those guys on the road don't actually have helmets on, so you can one-shot headshot them to the head if you get lucky. That's why you always wear a helmet, kids. So just... sometimes like that. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Let's look at something like knock this shit out with a handgun. Did kill one of them with a handgun, though. Gonna say that much, but no, he killed me. You can also kind of hold the stairs. Because they will usually come from underneath the stairs. It's a lot worse to do this. So they can get like an angle on you a lot better. That's why you wear a helmet. That's why you wear a helmet. That is why you wear a helmet. So you don't get picked off like that. There we go. Thing was... Oh, my controller's done. Right, we got 2 guys down there we can get the ammo from. Just see that. Bring it on. Come on. I can hear them. They're yelling in Russian. Okay. Load ours, please. We could get to his body. Well, he might have ammo on him. Fuck yes. He has a grenade. Judging by how things look down there. Look useful! Fucking grenades, man. Fucking grenades. I should get an achievement for that shit. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thanks, asshole. I know there are more. I have to get these guys alive. I think he's saying grenade over and over again. That fucking triple kill, bro. That is how you do that shit. It's also a lesson to all of you out there about spacing. There's another one coming up from below. Remember spacing, kids. It'll save your fucking life. Just know one of these guys are around this corner. No, he's also suffering. And yes, we're going to sell all these guns. Hey, there he is! I was wondering where that last guy was, because I knew he was around here somewhere. The terrible kit. This is the shittest fight in the world. We're using like garbage weapons, basically. Well, the weapons we're using, you gotta realize, are just like... They're fucking awful. One of my friends put it best. An AK-74U, which is what I mean. To you. I can save. Where are the other ones? Yeah, where are the other guys? Okay. Okay. This is really good. That triple kill really got us far. Okay. I see him to my left down there. We're gonna loot these guys and get their ammo. Now, we will also be taking their handguns somewhere. We'll be selling everything they have. Where's your rifle? Oh, that's it. Okay, I don't know what he's saying. If someone in the comment section wants to translate whatever the hell he's saying, I would love to know what he is talking about, because I hear that message a lot when I'm doing this. I think they took ones in the barracks. I don't know. Ah! I found their commander. He blasted my face off right there. So he's literally coming around that corner as I save. But he's right there. Okay. Okay. We're good. Now, I know there are more of them. Below. Around here, we don't need none of that garbage, fucking running and sliding nonsense. Around here, we just need a good old-fashioned gun. Okay. I think we're good. There's a bunch of energy drinks right here. Yeah, there we go. We can see the energy drinks because we highlighted them if we hold down the loot button. Alright. I think that's good. Sorry about the dog barking in the background. I think we're good. I think it's all that's left is just the dude in the field. Also got our food around here. I think he's up top. Or he's in the very back. He might be in the very back. Your weapon or... Oh, I barely survived that. We're very slow. That was the sergeant. Okay. I am pretty sure we're good. We can move into the barracks now. This room back here. This room back here is the barracks. It's actually... It's the best thing. Yes, that barrel will explode if I know it. This is the barracks room back here. This is where we wanted to get to. There's a whole lot of good stuff back here. Like a lot of the ammo we need. It's actually a Purrple living on the island main. It actually requires us stamina to walk here. You can see. This is where we're getting most of our ammunition and stuff from. Multiple. That's other stuff. We're also going to take your handguns because we need all the money we can get in the loan. Yeah, his weapon. Sorry, guys. Do what you gotta do. There's a bunch of stuff back here as well. All right. Okay. Unload all these, because we want their ammo. Okay. Drop all the handguns here, too. Tell them to save. Save. Make sure they don't despawn. Handgun, just make sure I missed one. See if I missed one. You don't, you gotta find one. Okay. I don't think there's anything up here if you're wondering. Yeah, that staircase sounds a little louder, but it's really just like... Okay. We're good. There's some military health kits back here, some energy drinks, some bandages. We're rolling in it now, boys. But that's not the main reason we're here, right? The main reason we're here... Open this stuff real quick. That's actually a quest item right there. The main reason we are here... is because what's in this chest right here? An AK-74-2. Not a U as well. It's ours. This is going to be our main weapon for a really, really, really long time. This little puppy right here. This is it. This is our main weapon. For a while, at least. So, I have officially killed a whole bunch of members of the military of the, this. Do I feel remorse? Nah, that's a video game. However, I do feel remorse about one thing. Now, I've got to carry all their stuff. But don't worry, we're going to kill more members of the military here in a little bit as well. Yep. They saw the commander has a rich cache in his office. There's a ton of valuable goods there. Is this his office? There's nothing in here. Huh? This is office up here. Sometimes stashes, sometimes the loot and stashes just won't spawn. It's a glitch. Gotta get used to it. The game has a lot of those. Please tell me this is the radio making that noise. Nope. Okay. I don't think there's anything up here either. No, we're good. Alrighty then, how does everyone in chat feel about what we just did? Feel like you've lost your humanity yet? All these guys? Now dead. There's another gun. I think that's the last guy. I never did kill that other dude who was on patrol. Yep. Give me a sec. You don't have anything else on you right now. Not dark food. Canned food on you. Here. It's this guy. I thought he was like completely dark. Like he for some reason the lighting engine is glitched and he's just like, it looks almost burnt. It's like his armor looks burnt. It's so weird. The lighting engine will do that. You can see it on this guy a little bit back here as well, around his boots. He looks kind of like burnt. Alright. Welcome to the zone. Well, that was a fun thing we did. Humanity. That's fine. I think we can... That's just fine. I could blow that dude's face off. Or at least take off his eyebrows. Alright, I think we're good. Now we just start hauling all these AKs back for some cash. There we go. We save. How do you guys feel about it? How does that make you feel, the fact that we just did that? Does it make you feel good? You know, a lot of these guys, this was just their job. Look what they got for it. But it's okay. Remember, in the zone, it's kill or be killed. Simple as that. You don't want to die, right? Gotta do what you gotta do. No matter what you have to do. And look what we got in return for our efforts. An AK-47 with the trimmings. An AK-74 with the trimmings. It's sad the fact that we had to do it, but hey. We got so much in return for our efforts. I'd say it's more than worth it. It's the zone. It eats people alive out here. Eats them alive, kills them, spits them out. No one will ever be the same after they step foot in the zone. No one. No one will ever be the same. Look what we got. Military medkits and all. Over 100 rounds. Over double that. Over 200 rounds of ammunition.
So you're back.
It's all for us. We don't even need the shotgun or these shells anymore. We do need the vodka. Especially after what we just did.
Not bad. Now that's the...
Oh.
Well, good hunting, Stalker.
Unfortunately, this bloodshed could not have been avoided. Not at all. This is who we are. We're a stalker. This is the zone. This is what we do. We kill. We take. We destroy. It's how we make our fortune. My question to all of you out there is, what are you willing to do for yours? Are you willing to be a stalker like me? If so, the zone always likes newcomers. If this is what you want to wake up to every morning, bodies lining the ground, people who had friends, families, lived full lives before you ended them. Let's have a bit of a commemoration. At the end of the day, these were still people. We were the ones who did all this. This is our doing. Let's have a good send-off. Yeah, it's horribly morbid. It's the zone. It eats people alive. It reduces their bodies to nothing. Let's just have a nice burial. Just a nice burial for these guys. Specifically so the sun can come up so I don't have to wander around in the fucking dark. As I wander back and get fucking murdered by an anomaly. Also so I can check the corpses again. Make sure it's... And so they're not dead and dispersed with the oceans. They're my enemy, but they don't deserve this. This is horrifying. He's maybe. What's your name? Private Cross the Cob. Come on, Private Cross the Cob. I'm sorry. Hey, there's another gun. He made me pick it up. I'm on Private Protocol. This will also send a message to the military that the zone is not to be trifled with. It's about sending a message, you know? I don't think any of them have anything else, except for this asshole. This guy right here, that Captain. That beret sure saved you, didn't it, Captain? See why standard beret is a horrible idea for the military? You wear shit like this, you get hurt. Military needs to be competent, not formal. Competence and formality are frequently mistaken for each other. And it's false. Shit like this happens when you don't wear a helmet. Shit like that happens when you don't wear a helmet.
The security service of Ukraine is calling all right-minded and loyal citizens to collaborate with the authorities. Report all known cases of stalking. Do not let the looters...
My apologies, gentlemen, but I had to do it.
Bring radioactive, unidentified items
See, this is why you don't wear do-rags like this. You wear a helmet in an active war zone. or someone's gonna take advantage of your weakness. Most of the people like me. I'm pretty sure that's almost all of them. Just these few guys way out here. I won't drag the post guys out. Once again, no helmet, no chance. Remember kids, even while on a bicycle or a motorbike or a dirt bike or a four-wheeler, you gotta wear your helmets. Your brain is your most important part of your whole body. Without your brain, well, you die. There's no living without no brain. Sorry, fellas. Sorry up there, and sorry along the road. I do feel bad about doing this, but that's what I gotta do. This is war. And that's not an excuse. Don't get me wrong. I know how much of a monster I am. But it's war. I also just realized that I think my text-to-speech just... Yeah, my text-to-speech fucked up the title of the video. Yeah, why is there an E there? Why is there an E there? I just realized that text-to-speech actually super fucked up the title of my video. Well, speech-to-text, sorry. Super fucked up the title of my video. God damn it. Alright, moving on. My apologies about that. Sorry, I use speech-to-text to type my things when I need to. Usually to collect my thoughts. It's not working too well. We gotta go back for that one last AK, though. I think that is all the guards. This is basically the best starting weapon. It's an AK, it's a fully automatic rifle, you get more than 200 rounds with it. All you gotta do is just take down those guys. Now it is difficult and you need a lot of practice to do it, but I've played this game for literally like 12 years, and I've been able to do it pretty consistently. It's the best start in the entire game. This AK is so powerful. It's so powerful. So, how does everybody in chat feel? How you guys doing? Let's move on from that emotional time where we just killed multiple innocent people, just doing their job to survive for ourselves, and move on from less talks about humanity and what a person is, and more to the talks about how you guys doing, you know? The world's in a pretty bad place right now, but it is getting better slowly, and there's a lot of debates on how it should get better.
Got anything valuable?
Keep in mind, we're barely getting any money out of this, just because these things sell for such a low price. These are some of the worst weapons in the game.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff.
That's a good number,
there.
though.
Now that's the way to go.
That's a good number, though. Keep in mind, most legendary weapons sell for about double what we have. He can actually have one as well. I believe he can actually have a legendary weapon randomly. There's a certain amount. But, yeah, that was life. And there's still scan lines. No, I think it's a little bit laggy, though. Yeah, we're fine. And that's how we kind of do things around here. That's the zone. That is the zone. Good men die. But for what? You would think that if this horrible radioactive nightmare happened because of our own making, literally on the back of the box for the game, I believe it says a man-made hell. You would think we would help each other out instead of doing this. Huh? But no. We certainly do not help each other. Most of the time we just hurt each other. Sad but true. Not that there's nothing else in here to need. I'm gonna check the bottom one more time just to make sure I got all their food, because their storage and the rations are in here. Yeah, I got everything. I would have seen it. I'm holding down the loot button. That's how things go. That is how things go. I think we can move on now. I'm pretty sure we're good. I got the AK from here, yep. So. We can go sell this last AK, take another mission, and go. It's a very powerful weapon we have here. I'm going to set it to semi-automatic so we can conserve ammo, because keep in mind, though, despite this ammo being, what's the word? Garbage? This is garbage ammo. Look at what this is. This is a 545 by 39. If you don't know, that's a garbage ammo type. It's not good. It's not even slightly good. It's one of the worst ammo types for an AK platform to fire, right? It's even worse than the ammo conversion type from the Modern Warfare 2019 game. The best Modern Warfare. Personal opinion. Next to maybe the original. It's worst ammo type for an AK to fire. Right next to maybe if you have a Sega. Because that thing's literally just a shotgun. It's pretty bad. So, we'll be using it, but we're going to be keeping to ourselves most of the time. We're going to be conserving it. Oh, don't worry, we're going to kill more innocent workers soon. Literally, the game forces us.
Not bad. Alright, well.
2 bandits at a garage, find the jellyfish artifact, bring over a pseudo-dog tail, kill salesman representatives. Damn it. Okay.
Listen, Marked One. I've done some thinking, and here's what I'd like to offer. Generally speaking, what you really need is to find St.A.L.K.E.R, right? Anyway, here's the thing about St.A.L.K.E.R. There's a stalker that goes by this name. And they say he's found a path to the northern reaches of the zone. That is a virgin area, a real gold mine for artifacts. Yeah. Anyway, I can help you find him. However, as you can imagine, it won't be a free ride. You'll have to work it off. But in the long run, we'll both benefit. You're going to waste that St.A.L.K.E.R fella and find out what happened to you, and I'll find... well, I mean... I'll get my share of our mutual profit. So what do you say? Deal? All right, listen. You mean business, I can see that. And I mean, we need guys like you. We're doing sort of an investigation with some other traders. We want to open up a path to the north, to the center of the zone. And near the center, something or someone is trying to hamper our progress. How the heck this St.A.L.K.E.R managed to sneak through, I don't know. You see, there's this one area where your brain starts boiling. An eerie place. Anyway, to cut a long story short, a couple of guys have been spying on those grunts for me, not far from here. Apparently the ones at the Agroprom Research Institute have dug up something major. I'm positive it has something to do with the center of the zone. Anyway, whatever they've dug up, it's secured somewhere on the 3rd floor of the Institute. And we really need this stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Once you have the briefcase,
So,
don't bring it here. Take it straight to the barman. He runs the Stalker bar at 100 rads. I'll upload the coordinates and all the data you need to your PDA. Clear? You'll need to go north through the garbage, then turn west. You'll end up at the Agroprom Research Institute after a few kilometers. And be careful, the radiation level is way too high at the garbage. So I suggest you invest in some anti-rad. Or some vodka. Well, good luck.
Okay. So now that we have done that, we can get into the rest of the area. First, let's read our PDA. We don't have any failed tasks yet. We actually have some completed tasks we can check out. There we go. There's our current mission. Kill Relloc is going to be our main mission. PDA, the first deep raid. The zone, the target is... Bro, after taking down that military camp, I feel like the main protagonist would have some other stuff to write down other than the fact that he's going on a small raid deep into the zone. I feel like it is... I just killed, like, 12 members of the military and took their stuff. Oh, speaking of, I should go check that. Yeah, we have neutral. We're still a rookie. Somehow. We've killed 218 stalkers. Mostly soldiers and bandits. Unfortunately. More of these will unlock soon. And then, what do we have? Training. Opened wounds. Character's head has element. When the character is hit, he may start bleeding. Bleeding causes character to consume health slowly. Yep. Fatigue, same thing. Animals and mutants. Rodent. In fact, these animals are not related to... Oh. Although they have direct resemblance, it's hard to determine the exact species which the rodent evolved has so far been unsuccessful, although at the shoulder of the animal is far more diverse than resin. Flesh. Mutated cows, I believe. Ah, no, pigs. Also underwent through serious biological changes. Controllers. This is a big one. These are our first telepaths. These guys are psychic. Rare mutants seen near the center of the zone. There is a superficial resemblance to a humanoid with a big head. Possesses a good perspective and an ability to control the behavior of less developed creatures. The mature specimens are capable of taking control over humans' heads. Over a human's head. This fierce enemy, and even the most experienced stalkers were afraid of me. Artifacts. Gravel. Vortex. These are all the artifacts. We want one of these. Crystal tongue. For our soul. Factions. Duty faction. It's a bandit group. And the Scorchers. Okay. Are you ready to lose more of your humanity, guys? Are you ready? Oh, I bet you are. Let's do this. Last thing we're gonna do today is clear out the bridge. The bridge. This bridge right here has more guys. Most probably take some of the stashes after we do the bridge. You remember that electro tunnel that I mentioned? You can actually get around doing this part of the mission by doing that, but one of these guys on the bridge, they're military guys by the way, that's why this part's so hard. One of the guys on the bridge does actually have a unique weapon in his inventory. So there you go. Let's go talk to these guys down here. These guys will move in. They have shotguns and such. They're just wandering. Wandering folks. Whoop. Yeah, you can also trade with basically anybody, but it won't give you a whole lot. You can also trade. I don't even think you can talk to this guy. No. Alright. Yeah, they'll move in after you. Not after you're done killing military, after you save. Forgot about this. We do have a stash in there we gotta go get anyways, but those are more bandits. A lot more. Some of those guys are wielding the weapons we already have. We'll let them pass. not really doing anything to us. And it's mostly a waste of our ammo. Some of them could have like anomalies on them, I guess. But it's not gonna make much of a difference. Because right now, keep in mind, we're not even in like the hub area. This is still technically the tutorial. There's a hub area later in game we'll get to, which gives us most of our missions and such. That is what we need to get to. This is basically just a glorified tutorial. Where is this stash? This might be on the roof. Ah, there it is. Now, sorry about that. Oh, it's a meat chunk. Manufactured by the Worldy Gig causes increased cell growth. On the other hand, the newly found cells are much more susceptible to effects. Huh. They're here. At least one of them is. That one dude is probably really far behind on his back. Probably not more than one. I think we might have to. I think we might have to handle these guys. No joke. I think we might have to handle them. Yeah. Yeah, we have a situation here. A bunch more bandits coming for us. Yeah, let's lock down then. Gotta kind of go out there with them because I don't have any good angle through here. He saw me over there.
Не мандражуй, пацаны! Обходим!
AK-74. Ooh, they got hit by that anomaly. They ran straight through it. That's a really good time for me to jump on that. Oh, okay, they were being equipped with submachine guns. That's a submachine gun. These things are awful to fight against. These submachine guns they got. Awful. I hate fighting against these damn things. They shred right through you. Submachine guns are super powerful in this game. I think I got most of them. I think it was Nate stole me. I don't know where he is. are you still alive? This guy is eating round after round. Where is he? There we go. It's hard to see out there. I think I know. Okay, 7 for you. I will take that and that ammo. Thank you. This is a good haul. Too bad I had to fight those guys, though. That really sucked. Sawed off double barrel. Yeah, enemies, as you get better stuff, the enemies will also get better stuff. And their stuff is usually a lot better than yours. As you see there, that guy hit me about twice with a submachine gun. He just blew through me with that thing and did 1/4 of my hit points. Submachine guns are really fucking strong in this game. Submachine guns are really fucking strong in this game. Really strong. They just go right through you. Obviously, that's what they're made to do. From a distance, their damage actually drops off pretty hard because most of the time, I mean, look at this thing. It's super tiny. Not only is it super tiny, look how short that barrel is compared to the barrel length of my AK. It's insane, right? It's insane. So usually a submachine gun will just blow straight through you in this game if you're at close range. But they fall off pretty hard at farther ranges. That's why I'm using the AK. Also, the ammo for this stuff.
Well, hello.
None of these are loaded, so we're fine. The jawbone, we don't really need that. Meat chunk. It looks like a job. There we go.
Not bad. Some pretty. Now that's the way to go.
Alright.
Well, good hunting.
We're actually
Stalker.
going to the garage. That's what it's called, the garage. So we're actually going to take that quest. Yeah. We're going to take that. We're actually going there very soon, so. Alright. Yeah, see what I mean by the enemies get stronger as you do? But the thing is, this AK is so powerful. It also has, like, basically max condition. The condition you don't really need to worry about half the time. Unless you're using a gun throughout the entire game. Let's stand history while we read. Unless you're using a gun throughout the entire game, you're usually not gonna have to worry about your condition. Artifacts. Stone flower. Bone in the shape of a spring... Oh. Springboard anomaly. This artifact is found only in a few areas in the zone. Bits of metallic compound creatures create a beautiful light. It is very calming to study this artifact at night. Blind dog. Yep. Several generations of dog species have lived and died since the catastrophic. Oh yeah. It's the dogs. Those are real, by the way. There were actual like blind dogs in Chernobyl or near Chernobyl. Alright, let's continue. After that small detour for some extra cash, we finally got some good stuff. Oh boy. You actually see the Milky Way. You can't do that anymore, but you can barely even see stars in the sky anymore. Light pollution is so heavy. One day, we won't be able to see the stars anymore. That's pollution for you. That's global warming. How it works. Can't able to see anything anymore. There are some places where you can still see the night sky. Let's actually go over that tunnel and get this quest done. I sense something's wrong. This tunnel is a real bitch, right? This tunnel is not great. It's a horrible tunnel. The dude right here. In this tunnel. Those. They can set each other off, by the way, as you saw there. There's nothing in here, right? There's nothing in this tunnel. However, right up here, show you. You might actually want to take the tunnel if you have good timing, because there's 4 military guys guarding this little outpost right here. I think he saw me. Yeah, he did. He saw me. These 4 military guys right here, they're pretty strong. Well, except for the guys. I have some powerful weapons, like unfortunately junk. Submachine guns and junk. Didn't get very many good shots right there. They got a lot of shots on me. I'll just reload because I just want to keep my cover. I think I know where I'm going to fire. Up here on the bridge is a good idea. Over here is where this little ledge right here, because you can see the rest of their camp. Okay, hold on. I gotta do a test real quick. Oh, sir. No, he's not invincible. Alright. Neither is this guy's eyesight. And finish it on that. Huh? What the fuck was that? I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. I thought I saw bullets passing straight. Oh yeah, we're over here. Yes. I thought I saw bullets passing straight through him. I don't know what I just saw, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I just saw. I'm pretty sure I saw bullets passing straight through his body. Wish I had a scope on something. How are they eating this many shots? How are they missing this many? Okay. One around this corner right here. I feel like my bullets are just doing nothing to these specific guys. They're also like doing basic damage to me. But look at that, he took so much. I feel like I'm doing nothing. Oh, they get outfitted as well. Okay, let's rethink our strategy here then, shall we? Let's look around. I know there's actually something important in that train. So let's go and get it. They don't shoot on sight for some reason. We have grenades? We do. How many grenades do we got? I have an idea. They don't shoot on sight for some reason, but in that train car right there is a good area for us. They're not normally supposed to have those weapons. I usually kill these guys before I do that outpost, but apparently they get outfitted as well if you have a powerful weapon in your inventory. That's how the game works. I did not know that. I thought these guys were all static. I thought they were static. Gotta get in this car. Remember if I said this game has parkour in it? Yep. Ammunition and some of our ammo we need, I believe. BP rounds, MM rounds. But I believe. Yep. Different ammo type. Okay. Let's try this. No. There's a fucking wall there. Yay, alright. Well, this is still a very good... It just feels so invincible right now for some reason. Feels like they're taking more shots than usual. At least they give me ammo I need. Am I a bit of a shitter for tap firing in a first-person shooter game? Maybe. Maybe I am. But I don't care. It's a single-player game, yes, but I don't care. It's like they're eating all my to their face and it's not caring. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come back later in the day. I'm not doing this shit at night during the rain. Or if this works, I'll do it. If this works, because I need to kill these three right here. I want to see how many ways I can kill these guys. It's really hard to see. Do you think this is clipped? Yeah, it's clipped. He doesn't care! Start caring! That works. I'm gonna save. That works. God damn, these guys are so hard to take down sometimes. I can see my bullets literally bouncing off of the surface. There we go. Holy hell. They're so hard to kill. Oh yeah, there's one more. Alright. These guys all have the same weapons? They do! Since when are they equipped with this shit? I remember these guys having double barrels. I guess I always kill them first. Damn. See, I haven't played this game for very long, guys. I've only played this game for about 20 hours. I don't know everything about it. There's the legendary. Yeah, this guy will have a legendary. Much better. That grenade actually killed a good few of them. It probably is best to actually kill these guys second, because you get more of your ammo. I'm guessing these have full magazines. Yep. Because they didn't even fire a single shot. They just died. Yeah, I did not know these guys do this. Shit. Need all of this stuff. Damn, that was so hard. I had to restart so many times, and then it was just dead. I didn't expect these guys to be so strong at this time. Military med kits, 10 of them. Damn. Vodka, energy drinks. Yeah, we're good. We are. Oh, we can go back. That right there is just one anomaly. It's a good stream thus far. What do you guys think of the game, huh? It's a good game. Good game. For some reason they boxed in this area. You can just get over there real easy. How much ammo do I got? Ah, more than I started. Damn it. Definitely have more than I started. So there's some radiation over here. We'll get to see radiation for the first time. That'll be cool. We don't want to follow this fence because, well. That's why. That's why I want to follow this fence. There's actually a break in the fence here, so you can get in. If you want to. You can just cross like that. But I would suggest killing those military guys, especially if you do it after the outpost now. That would actually be pretty good, because they all get equipped with AKs. I don't remember that. I remember those guys having fucking, like... God damn, holy hell. That's a lot. Vodka flushes out your systems. Heals you of rads. So we gotta get on top of this little train car right here. There's an anomaly. Sorry, an artifact. There's an artifact right on top of it right there. Right there. I know the way to get there, it's just really difficult. You have to get on the other side of it. Get a bag. I know this anomaly does not. You have to get on the other side of it and jump onto the car. Let me see. Oop. Yeah, this thing is surrounded. Whoa, damn it. Now we gotta sit here and wait for it. No, we don't. We don't gotta do that at all. Okay. Let's drop the AKs. Oh! There it is. I believe this is a... Yeah, it's blood flower. bandages and... Where's our... Ah, with the radiation! Oh, I gotta get drunk again. There we go. That stash is gone. Sometimes the map markers linger on the map. That's just how the game is. The game just does that. It's got a lot of glitches in it. Wow, I am very drunk right now. All these are unloaded, right? Yeah. I mean, we got garbage ammo, but we're fine. We're fine, we're fine. Maybe our vendor will actually have a legendary. The legendary he can sell, it takes the type of ammo that we have, so if we're able to get that, we'll actually be kind of set in the game for good, basically. I mean, it's not the best weapon. Like, some of the best weapons are like RPGs and stuff you can get later on, but it's one of the better weapons he sells. It actually takes the ammo that we have. We have over 200 rounds. We'll be set for a while. We'll be set for a really long time. I also realized that you guys cannot see the bars that I was talking about because my face is in the way. But basically, what I'm looking at right now is there is a bar. There's a silhouette bar and then a sound and then a lighting right under where I am. Oh, actually, but yes, there is one here, right? And you can't see it, but there's also a stamina bar right below that that's slowly going down because I have too much on me, and even walking with too much on you slowly drains your stamina. It's annoying as shit, but it's true. It's like Skyrim. Now, I will say, on the hardest difficulty, 50 is where you start to get slowed down. And also, you can see that I'm waddling. That also happens when you carry too much. I'm also kind of still drunk from the vodka, which is great. We don't have any... Actually, hold on. Pretty sure this actually gives us it. See how my health is slowly going up now? That is so slow. That is so slow. If you can even tell, like, if you can even see it, tell me in the comments, because it is so... That is so slow. Look at how slow that is. That's why these anomalies are garbage. You can equip like 5 of them and it's still garbage. You need like some of the 400% ones. These are like the cheap, worst anomalies in the game. I keep calling them anomalies. Well, they are an anomaly, but artifacts are some of the cheap, worst artifacts in the game. It's very slowly ticking up. Very slowly picking up. Now there are some artifacts to get rid of your radiation. You can equip artifacts that radiate you at the same time to get rid of their downsides. But there's no point doing that. Endurance, bulletproof, and less radiation are basically the best artifacts. You could theoretically equip like a really powerful radiation, because there's like different levels, right? You can theoretically equip like a really powerful radiation artifact. Like a really, really powerful like radiation absorber, I forget what they're called. It gets rid of like 25 radiation per tick, and then equip 25 radiations worth of like bulletproof anomalies and like resistance anomalies and artifacts, and that would work for you. But honestly, you just want to get rid of the radiation.
What have you
got
got
so you can
here?
have more space in your inventory. He's not selling anything yet. Well, he is selling something, but it's all worthless garbage. It's not selling anything we need. Although that is a good amount. Well, how many AKs have we sold to him? I don't know. I don't know how many AKs we've sold.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there.
The AK-7-2, the AK-742U, and the On-94 assault rifle has improved armor-piercing effect, but decreases stopping power.
Now that's the way to go.
You can put this suppressed one in here because they're kind of rare. Alright, let's move.
Well, good hunting, Stalker.
We have a lot of ammo now. Let me actually sell some of my ammo. Some of my pistol ammo, that is. We have a lot of it. We have a lot. I'm gonna bring myself down to 100. Yeah, we have a lot. We have 1,000 worth. Well, that'll be a good one. So we're not gonna use it too much other than clearing up animals.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got. That's my...
There we go. And we're gonna save. Save. Okay. Meet the journeyman, travel to the railroad, embark. Okay. I think we're good. Yes, we are good. How's everyone in chat doing? You guys doing good? Good. I think I'm over my gun envy. Especially with this little thing in my pocket. I think I'm over my gun envy. I think this is a good place to stop stream. Right now. Thank you everyone so much for coming along. It has been truly an incredible thing. I'm gonna stop stream now and get ready for some videos I'm about to make.